That's one. We're off. Right. Hello. Nobody watching. It's all good. That's two. Okay, let's go for Facebook next. I feel like Ant and Deck. Facebook, that's three. And then we're going for Instagram. Come on, Insta. That's four. We've got four. If anybody's watching, please share, because I can't use any of my devices. They're all on different social media networks. But hi everyone, I'm here. I'm Kieran. It's nice to see everyone. I am Dad Matters Operations Manager for the Dad Matters UK, which is the whole thing. We cover loads of different areas. So Greater Manchester, alongside Gloucestershire, Warrington, Blackpool, and soon to be some other areas too. We've got a new job role that's come out, which is why I'm on tonight. I am going out in a bit. And Erin, will you just shut my door for me? Sorry, daughters, Thank you. So I wanted to talk to people about this new job role, to talk about what it is, because it's a bit different to what we normally do, and where it's come from and what it will be about. And then if anyone wants to ask any questions, they can do. I've got about half an hour, so please get your questions in the comments. I should be able to see the comments and stuff, whatever platform you're on. But we are live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Insta all at once, which is a little bit weird. But as you can see, I'm kind of darting from one camera to the other. To me, it looks like I'm Ant and Deck and I'm doing the whole that thing. But yeah, I'm sure it doesn't to you, so I'll try not to make it too confusing. So the new role is it's 12 hours. It's based in Greater Manchester, across a few different towns, Bolton, Tameside, and Manchester itself. The role is Dad Matters, but it's working with dads and co-parents within the maternal mental health services. So this is a new pilot across the country. There's maternal mental health services running, and they are looking at supporting a number of families to make sure that we need to make sure that the women with moderate to severe mental health issues will be referred into this team for more in-depth support. But in Greater Manchester, we're very keen on the fact that it's a whole family approach. It's a whole system for a whole family, and we're helping to think about and look at the baby in all this. So that means we have to look after dads and co-parents as well. So this role is all about taking those kind of referrals of those partners, those dads and co-parents, screening them, helping them with kind of mental health and accessing services, feeding them into peer support and organising peer support for those as well. It doesn't have to be a dad. We can have mums. At Home Start, we always employ parents because peer support is at the heart of everything that we do. So you need to be a parent. We are looking for somebody who can communicate with all of these different parents in different ways, but we're also thinking about how we can support those parents to access services. So communication is one of the biggest skills. Also thinking about lived experience of perinatal mental health, particularly some of the things that this team is looking at is tocophobia, which is also known as kind of a fear of childbirth, or quite severe fear of childbirth. But we're also thinking about miscarriage and loss as well. So those are the kind of things we're looking at. The whole package is built within a bigger team, and there are other organisations supporting that team with that as well. So it would be great to get somebody who can fit into that team pretty quickly. It is a pilot, so we've got some things that we need to meet, targets that we're going to have to meet, things like that. But they're all targets that we can support somebody to help them to understand what it's for, how it looks. All the systems are in place, all the monitoring's there that we need to do, and all of the peer support and all of the groups, they're all there already. So if you're interested and you want to talk about it, you can send me an email, catch up with us on the website or through social media. and get hold of me. I'll give you a ring. We'll have a proper chat about it. The application forms are on our website. You need to email them to info@homestarthost.org.uk. Make sure you follow that. We can't accept CVs. We have to have the application form. So when you're looking at the application form, make sure to read the guidance notes. Make sure to read the person spec so that you fill it in a way that means we can give you enough points, because we want to interview as many people as possible. Closing date's next Friday. So you've got a bit of time to get them finished and get them in. And I think I've covered everything that I wanted to say, but there's quite a lot of people watching. We've got quite a few on Insta and Facebook and Twitter. So if you've got anything that you want to talk to us about, you want to pop it in the comments, pop it in the chat, that would be amazing. Sorry, Aaron, this isn't a live where I'm talking about stuff like that. And we don't often talk about that. We're a perinatal mental health service. We're not that kind of service, but I appreciate that. If you want to get in touch, we can talk about it some more. Shan, yeah, thank you. I think that's one of the things that there's lots of services out there and parents don't know about them. But there's also a gap between clinical services and peer support, and we're trying to fill that gap with kind of routes into that peer support and clinical pathways. So it makes sense for us to be able to do that. I don't think I've got any comments on Twits, and Kath, thank you very, very much for the good luck with the recruitment. Nice to see everyone. Thanks, Mark. Any questions on Insta? No. Hi, Kev. Nice to see you, man. Hi, Mick. Right. So, in summary, then, as there's not been too many questions or anything like that, it's a 12-hour post. It's working across Greater Manchester. It's working with the families of women and birthing people that are within the Maternal Mental Health Pilot, which is an NHS service for perinatal mental health. We're supporting access into peer support and also offering peer support and supporting them to access clinical support when they need it, because we need to support everyone in the family to make sure that the whole family is okay. And the application forms are on our website and on the Homestart Host website. They need to be sent to info@homestarthost.org.uk. Don't forget, that's really important. And make sure you use the person spec to fill in the relevant skills, knowledge, and experience bit, because that's the bit that we're going to use to score for the interviews. And the closing date's on Friday. Thank you very much. That's it, for me. Anything else before I go? No, doesn't look like it. Right, I'm going to close YouTube first because that was the most complicated setup and we didn't have anybody watching it. So